dolls, welcome back to our channel. So I realized I forgot to film my intro, so I better do it now. And I didn't realize until I was editing my video, so good job. This is not the makeup look that we're doing, obviously. We are doing a makeup look using the stuff that I got in my Boxycharm and Ipsy this month. So we'll be using the Pure Cosmetics palette that I got in Boxycharm, my ColourPop lipstick that I got in Boxycharm. I think the only thing from Ipsy that I'm really using this month is the Pixie by Petra blush duo that I got, but it's really a highlighter. So that's the only thing from Ipsy, but I'm using these really beautiful colors in that Pure palette that I got to create like this taupey purple, dark, sultry, wintry look. Excuse me. So yeah, stay tuned if you want to see that. And also, just a few more days left to enter our giveaway. So I just wanted to remind you guys once again, I will link the video here that you need to comment on to get entered. And don't forget, you have to be subscribed too. So if you haven't done that yet, go do it now. So let's just jump into the video now. All right, Glam Dolls, see you in just a bit. Hi beautifuls, now let's get started with our foundation. I've already primed my face, so I'm going in with the L'Oreal Pro Matte Foundation and the L'Oreal Pro Glow. I like mixing them together because I have combo skin, so the Pro Matte is a little bit too matte and the Pro Glow is a little bit too glow. So together they make the perfect foundation for me. And oops, I put on just a little bit too much, but oh well, because Lord knows I love a cake face. So we're just going to cake this, shellac it all over our face. You know how I'd be doing. And we're going to shellac, shellac, shellac until our whole face is completed. Next, I'm going to take my Pro Concealer by LA Girl in Porcelain and just dab it, dab it, dab it, smear it, smear it, smear it on the ojos. That's eyes in Spanish if you didn't know what I'm saying. And we're going to just dab that on there. It's a lot, but I'm going to take a beauty blender and we're going to use this and dab it all out, blend it all out. And I'm going to use what's been collected on the beauty blender to also highlight the center of my face, my nose, my chin, my mouth, and yeah. So then to set my eyes, I use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. I have really loved this stuff. It gives such a soft effect without looking too cakey. So I just use this to set my eyes because I really don't like a lot of powder around my whole face. But yeah. So then we're going to take the Infallible Pro Glow powder and mix the shimmer and matte together and just set the rest of our perimeter of our face. I like this one too because it doesn't make it look like you're wearing any powder when you put this stuff on. It is amazing. And now I'm going to go and use the Wet n Wild Contour Palette, and I'm just going to use the dark side of it to contour my cheeks. Not that I really need to contour much because my cheekbones are so prominent. They are there and they are loud and proud. But I do like to contour up my forehead just to make it appear a bit smaller. Not that I have a huge forehead, but it's not as small as I'd like it. And this is really, I contour more really just to bronze it up. So I'm just putting it on. I'm not blending out yet. I'm also contouring my jawline because I don't have a very prominent chin. And I also have this thing called a double chin since getting married. So, yeah, we're going to hide that sucker. And then I'm going to contour my nose with the Hoola bronzer. which I noticed that the Hoola bronzer seems a little bit more orangey in the palette than the actual full-size Hoola bronzer that you buy on its own. It seems a little more cool tone on its own, so I don't know if the formula is different or what, but it looked a lot more orangey when I was contouring my nose. But oh well, we'll make it work, and I'm going to blend it out. So FYI, now we're going to go blend everything out. I was literally just putting my lines and everything everywhere. I didn't want you guys to think I was done and just going to leave my face like that. So now we just blend everything out. Blend, 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 blend. Yes, blend forever. Ever and ever. No harsh lines, you guys. Just keep blending until you see no lines. And then I'm going to use this Studio Makeup Luminous Loose Blush. There is no color. I don't see a color on there. It just is the loose blush. And I absolutely adore it. You need the tiniest amount, and it gives such a beautiful glow. It's got a light sheen to it, not a sparkle or a glitter or anything like that, but just a beautiful sheen. So it's by the brand Studio Makeup. I have heard their stuff before, but I can't remember where I've seen it at. It's amazing though. Look at that, it's beautiful. And then I'm going to use the Pixie by Petra Duo Blush in Peach Honey. Now let me show you guys. It is a highlighter. This is not a blush. It is a highlighter. Very beautiful though. So I'm going to go ahead and try it to highlight my cheeks because everybody knows I love my highlighter. I got this in my Ipsy bag. My first one was broken, but Ipsy customer service was so amazing. Without any question, they had a new one sent out to me that day. Literally, I was updated with FedEx tracking and everything that day. They are so amazing and they're so sweet. Every time I've dealt with Ipsy, which has been a total of 3 times now, not for anything bad, this was the first thing bad, but just whenever I've dealt with them, they have always been so kind to me. So I really recommend Ipsy if you have not used them. It's $10 a month. There is a link in my bio way at the bottom. If you scroll to the bottom, you get points if you use my link. So I'm going to go in with Pure Cosmetics Soirée Diaries that I got in my Boxycharm. And I was so excited to get this palette, you guys. I waited forever for my box. There was a mishap with my Boxycharm. I didn't get September's box up until a couple days ago, which sucks, but I'm glad it's finally here because this palette is so amazing. It's tons of neutral colors, everyday colors. It's definitely a palette that I will get very good use out of. So I'm going to go ahead and create a very beautiful taupey look. Right now I'm just setting my eyes with this light cream. It's actually the lightest color in here that I'm setting it with. By the way, that color that I'm using to set it is called Mogul. Now I'm going to go in with Gala, which is going to be my transition shade. It is just a super light brown. It is the most perfect transition brown ever. And these are such soft, creamy eyeshadows. You barely need to dip in. There is little to no fallout with them, which I absolutely love. This is actually the first eyeshadow palette that I've owned by Pure Cosmetics, and I must say I am impressed, and I think I may pick up another one. That My Little Pony one I've had my eye on, so I think I may pick it up now that I know that their shadows are amazing. Next, I'm going to go in with this beautiful taupey color in the color Dazzle. And I'm just taking this flat little shader brush that I got in my Boxycharm. Some people got the Bare Minerals foundation brush, and some of us got an eyeliner brush and a shader brush. and luckily I got the eye ones. I ended up going ahead and using my finger because I find that with shimmer shadows, your finger just works better. So yeah. Now I'm going to go in with this dark deep brown, almost it looks like it has a purpley undertone, and it's in the color Snazzy, and I'm going to use that to define my outer crease, and I'm actually going to take it in a little bit as well. So I'm just putting it on the outer V, and then I'm going to take my brush that I had the lightest color Gala on, and I'm not adding any more color to it. I'm just using it to blend it out. And what I'm going to do is keep building that dark shadow up and blending out and building up and blending out. I didn't like the pencil brush I was using, so I went in with this little cheap elf brush, which if you watch my videos, you know that this little cheapy brush has been my favorite to do crease work with, to underline my or tightline my under eye. I like it better than most brushes. It's soft and it packs a punch. It gets the color where it needs to be, almost a little too much. So now I gotta go back in and blend because it came out a little bit darker than I wanted, but oh well, we're just gonna rock with it, you know, we're just gonna rock with it. So I'm going to go in with Cosmo, which is a deeper purpley brown. It's like the glittery version of that color that we used on the outer V, Snazzy. And I'm just going to blend that in so that way the taupey color blends into that matte Snazzy color. And I feel like it's just going to have this really beautiful gradient effect, if I can even talk. And then I'm going to take Gala, my transition shade, and use that on my bottom lash line. And always use a transition shade. Whatever you do to the top lid, it's always best to do to the bottom lid so you can marry them both together. And then we're going to take that elf brush that we used with Snazzy They are not too gaudy, but they give me just enough length that it, you know, definitely looks a little more glam, you know. Now for another product I got in my Boxycharm was the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lippy in Strip, and I'm so stoked I got this one. This is one of my favorite colors. It is like the perfect everyday nude, and I literally have gone through a couple of these already, so I was really stoked to get another one because I was scraping the sides of my other one. And last but not least, we're going to go in with the Urban Decay Quick Fix. Again, I know it's a primer spray, but I just like the effect that it has. So anyway, here is the final look. I hope you guys like it. I loved everything I got in my Boxycharm and Ipsy, and I'm so glad I get to put it to good use. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this tutorial. If you did, go ahead and like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Bye guys, thanks for watching.